losing a lot of troops here very quickly. Invisibility tower is right there. He'll get it down, but it's gonna make the town hall disappear, and he's gonna walk away from it. He has to take the town hall with the world champion, and she's stuck on ice golems. Oh, Carbon.
Oh, no.
Oh, my God. This is going south really, really quick. He's in a lot of trouble here. Not just getting the triple, but even getting the 2-star right now. Oh, no. You can see his emotions right there. You can feel the emotions.
This is going to be enough power. I think his power is running low. The Royal Champion with the Fox taking down some defenses, and I think we see it with this erection. This is not going to be enough.
So you have to take that into account here, as we now have Root Riders coming back here, but healers. Okay, looking like probably a Queen charge into some Root Riders.
Yeah, and he's starting things off with a Blimp to make sure that he's setting up that Queen pathing. He has not deployed the Queen yet because this is not about time. It is about getting that safer 3-star. As well, I have to say, I'm not a fan in this army composition of the Hawk Rider puppet as a pet. As a equipment on the Royal Champion, because you have your Royal Champ protected really nicely behind the Root Riders typically, and having just the bonus damage of the Royal Gem is a huge game changer, and especially is a really important threshold because it takes you less shots versus most defenses and most buildings out there. So there's quite a nice quality of life improvement for that there. But the tag is looking really good. The funnel is set, the King is in the Eagle compartment, and everything looks perfect.
Yeah, as that King ability goes off to help take out the Eagle artillery, pulls some of the monolith shots here as the Queen continues, does freeze up that scatter shot, drops a wall breaker so the Queen can continue her charge through into the core. We'll have to eventually take on this defensive King, but we have an air defense in a little awkward position here. Will the Queen go straight for it? Yes, indeed she does. Finds double giant bombs, loses that super wall breaker as he drops another rage to keep this Queen going.
And he actually drops a Root Rider to open up through the core, which is an interesting approach, but does he open up the correct wall? Is this Queen going for the town? It looks like the Root Rider was angled a little bit wrong, which means, I'm not sure, I don't think the Queen is going to backtrack, so the Root Riders and the Royal Champ with the Warden have to somehow take that out. Queen, is he going to pay attention? Oh my, that was so close, the Queen went down in her ability.
Yeah, with the frozen arrow, you don't get much of a health boost, so a lot of players end up, when they use the frozen arrow, end up losing the Queen through ability here, but he makes the Queen invisible with the invisibility spell so she can help go for the Town Hall now, working through that as the Root Riders continuing from the top side, but a lot of damage is hitting him as the Warden Healing Tome is doing a lot of work to keep these troops alive.
The Hawk Rider puppet with the Royal Champion, they have to carry on the back end. The Queen inside that Town of Poison spell, but this is going to be enough power. I think his power is running low. The Royal Champion with the Fox taking down some defenses, and I think we see it with this erection. This is not going to be enough. They had to play it safe. They were able to go with whatever they wanted. They could have went with, well, pretty much anything. Mass Root Riders, Queen Charge Root Riders, any strategy they would have liked, they just had to get 3 stars, and it did not pay off for them. And it's another defense for Synchronic, and they're not back in the lead again.
Wow, Ultra unfortunately not able to get a 3-star here, but you know what I am trying to keep an eye out for is that new pet. Itsu. Are we going to see it here this weekend with the Angry Jelly? Wants to turn it around with a triple of his own, coming in with the Root Riders and the Valks. And we're seeing that gem spell going to be paired in with the King typically now, and not taking an overgrowth.
Seen so many of these attacks here using the healer puppet and the frozen arrow on the Queen. So she pops her ability the moment she drops, spawns the healers, and then will immediately need to get some tanking in position to be able to get through. But she's kind of missing her wall break. Oh, where's this? This Queen's going for a walk here, Carbon. Yeah. That could spell trouble right out of the gate.
This is a problem. King comes back to life with the Phoenix, but unfortunately, she's not going to walk into the core of this base as the Warden ability does go off trying to protect these Root Riders, making his way across. But we do have an invisibility spell next to that Town Hall. Watch out.
Yeah, but Queen went down over the right side, so he just lost his entire right flank, and now he's going to be engaging the defensive CC here with a triple Ice Golem pop, and now going to stall him up here heavily while he's under heavy fire. Already burned his ward ability, already under the healing tome, and that's where it's thin. He's losing a lot of troops here very quickly. Invisibility tower is right there. He'll get it down, but it's going to make the Town Hall disappear, and he's going to walk away from it. Oh, no. He has to take the Town Hall with the World Champion, and she's stuck on Ice Golems.
No. We got the RC securing the Town Hall. No!
Oh, rip! The dream! Try hard with the 1-star to open up the war here for Millicene MG, and that is not how you wanted to start off a match against a team like Synchronic, who very rarely slips up. But then again, I can say the same thing about Millicene MG. So if it happened once, it can happen again, and this is not the first 1-star that we've seen today, so you never know what's going to happen from here, but not the best way to start off a war here. That is shocking, Carbon.
That is unfortunate. The super barbs were not placed in the beginning to help funnel that Queen. She went walking. He was planning to use rages onto that Queen and the healers to continue to keep that Queen moving. Could have grabbed some valuable defenses of the Inferno, multi-archer tower over on the right side. But unfortunately, it is a 1-star for Tryhard, which is going to be a very difficult mountain to climb now here. And this is where, in their mind, you know you have to be quick. So, does it change what you do? Meaning that you could end up failing because you're trying to be too quick. As he drops the Baby Dragon and Queen right away, as we go with a giant arrow to snipe some valuable sweepers. Fantastic value there from the Queen, so he doesn't have to end up using any freezes onto the sweepers to stop him from pushing back the dragons. As he goes in with the blimp, Warden ability, so he get triple clone what comes out of this blimp.
Oh, the tomato trap though. The tomato trap is hitting that blimp. Oh. Is he going to still make it into the clone? And yes, there is the huge wave of loons getting cloned into the core. Oh, wait a second, Carbon. Both multi-archer towers stayed alive behind the Town Hall, and the clone did get not much value, to be honest.
Yeah, it got the Town Hall, which is definitely what you want down, but with those multi-archer towers still remaining, it's going to do a lot of damage on this World Champion that he now sent in towards that Ricochet Cannon, and hopefully that Spare Fox can stay alive as the World Champion got pulled a little bit to the ground, Skellies. Her ability is forced. Eagle Artillery locks onto some of the Hogs as the RC is working through the multi-archer tower now.
Yeah, right now, asking myself, is that right now the strategy they prefer with the Masked Dragons? Or maybe is it because, I don't know, they didn't really see the entry point for the Root Riders? Because right now, this is not looking good, Carbon. Loop might get not that 3-star, which was needed so badly from Free Agents to get pressure on the Synchronic side. And he is falling short. He tried to go quick, but this is backfiring quite a bit right now.
Yeah, unfortunately not able to get a 3-star here, which now Synchronic know that all they have to do is get a 2-star and above whatever this finishes off at in terms of percentage-wise, which it looks like it's going to be about a 92% here for Loop. So as long as Synchronic...
It would not be out of the question that they find a defense, and if it ends up being a defense, the chances that it's under 99% ends up being very high. So you just gotta let the defenses work. Just let your base builders take one and see if they can get the win for your team. I guess we'll have to see. Invincible LG's in, another Rider, and Valkyrie attack here with the overgrowth of the core. But he's got that double invisibility tower, which is always a little bit dangerous.
Yeah, with the jump, gonna give him access into the core near the Clan Castle, and the Queen could take it all the way to that Town Hall. But the King does not. He runs all the way out and around, and the Queen, wait,
Queen got wrecked.
Gone. She got absolutely got destroyed, and that jump spell was not able to be used effectively at all, and this is gonna be a huge problem here for Vitae.
Yeah, he's got the overgrowth locking out one of the invisible towers. The other one goes off. The Riders are breaking out to the right. Town Hall's activated. Now the other spells in the area wake up, and he's... Oh, the overgrowth's already gone. Oh, Carbon.
Oh, no.
Oh, my God. This is going south really quick. He's in a lot of trouble here. Not just getting the triple, but even getting the 2-star right now. Oh no, you can see his emotions right there. You can feel the emotions through the camera as he recognizes that this one went completely off the rails, and that will swing this whole war on its head.
That's all it took. And again, these walls around the town hall make it so that any troops that are inside near that town hall don't go for it unless the walls are broken, if of course they are ground troops. And he sent that Royal Champion in earlier. This is a situation where you would be able to send that Royal Champion in to try to secure the 2-star, but when you use it right away because you're going for time, that's where it's going to play a role. And you could have taken the thought of going, should we just change up the strategies and go for more safer 3-stars? Well, that wasn't the case, as it completely backfired with that 1-star now, making Synchronic really, really happy to bring him back in this match.
And Invincible LG, I notice he commonly opts to take care of these bases with these invisibility towers in the core. And I know that he has a max level giant arrow on his queen, and he has been a lot just shooting a giant arrow through the town hall and using the queen to form the funnel while spawning some healers, and then getting those invisibility towers pre-triggered at the very start of the attack there. And he stepped away from what he typically does. He's been doing that a lot, where he either combines it with a little bit of lightning, or he doesn't bring the overgrowth, but this time he stepped out of what he normally does, and he changed things up here. And this is maybe not the best time to change things up here and step out of your comfort zone and go in with what he did go with. And I have to wonder if he should have just stuck with what he has been using that has been effective against these bases, that sometimes goes a little bit slower, but then time isn't a factor right now, so maybe that would have been the right choice.